Hello all, my name is Krishna and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, we are into the 6th tutorial of Amazon SageMaker, and right now what we'll do is that if you remember in our previous video we had trained the model. We had trained the complete model using Xgboost with the help of Amazon SageMaker. Now in this video we'll try to deploy this machine learning model, and we'll try to see what all parameters are actually required for deploying the machine learning model. Again, just one line of code is actually required. Apart from that, I'll also be telling you from past 2 to 3 days I'm actually running this AWS Amazon various web services like SageMaker, like Amazon SageMaker. What was the total overall charge that has been charged to me in my credit card? That also I'm going to show you, and how you can also try to find out how you can actually see the billing amount and all. And make sure guys, if the bill usually comes high, probably you are doing something wrong. Okay, if you are following all my steps, then it should not be a problem. Now to deploy the machine learning model, once my machine learning model is created, right, so you will be able to see over here, if I just go and reload this particular page in my S3, right? So this is my S3. You can see, sorry, this is not my S3, this is my SageMaker. Let me just go through my S3. So in my S3 here, if I go to my bank application, if I go and see my just let me reload this page and let me see whether the model file has been created or not. So you'll be able to see that inside my Xgboost as built-in algo, inside my output folder, you'll be able to see that my model has been created. And every time when I train a new model, a new file will get created inside this output folder, because remember, this file and path that is getting created, it is based on timestamps. So every time whenever you create or whenever you train new machine learning algorithms, your new model will get created and it will be saved in the S3 bucket. That is very much important to learn, right? So because of this, model versioning becomes very easy, because every time whenever a new data set comes, you train it and then you create a new model based on your timestamp. That is the most important thing. So every time you'll be seeing that new timestamp models will get created as more number of times you actually train. Right now, this is one of the thing we have verified this. You can see that I have my model present inside this in the form of zip file, like the star.zz files. Right now, in my next step, I'm going to deploy this machine learning model. Again, to deploy, I'm going to use the same object which we did the fit with, right? And then we will try to deploy it. We'll just write .deploy function, and here you will be requiring two important parameters. One is the initial instance count. You can give any number of instances. Instances basically helps you to have parallel instances, so that multi-parallel processing can happen. You can get the response very much quickly, and this instances will also be given with some instance type, and this is the instance type that we select. Again, this X large is basically selected so that the response time is very less. It is a powerful system, but remember, just don't keep it stagnant for much time after you run this. Probably after you run this, try to delete all the things. I'll try to show you in my next video. As soon as you deploy, as soon as you verify your model, how you should close this whole notebook instance, how you should delete it. Everything will be shown so that much charges will not happen. So let me just execute this, and now the deployment will actually start. Again, this is some warnings, because probably it will be renamed to image_URI instead of this parameter image. There is some parameter image inside this deploy function, so instead of that it will become image_URI. Now guys, this will probably take some time. So what I have thought is that I really want to show you that from past 3 to 4 days I've been exploring SageMaker. I've running this particular account. I just want to show you how much charge it has basically happened. So in order to know the charge, what you go do is that just go and click on services right over here on the top. You'll be able to see this billing. So once you open the billing, guys, you'll be able to see that in the August month, basically in this month, because I've just started 4 days back exploring this, the cost was just 0.04. And where do you see the cost is? Basically in the SageMaker and the other services probably, right? So these two things you can see. Okay, tax is there. Apart from that, only SageMaker cost is going on, probably because of the reason that I have actually used some instance type. But again, just imagine guys, for 3 to 4 from past 3 to 4 days I've fitted this kind of models many number of times, and the charge that was just put up is somewhere around $0.04. Okay, so make sure that if you are always checking this, this is a very small amount guys. I think you can afford that if you have a credit card, but just imagine if you are getting some higher dollar like $10, $20, and think that you have done something wrong. So make sure, be cautious, and actually continuously try to see the billing page also, and how much cost is basically getting incurred, because this will just be a very small amount that will get added. Okay, so you can see the top free services by usage, this much time, this much things, all this information is given over here easily. So this will probably take some time. Till then we can actually wait, and as soon as the deployment gets over, we'll try to see this. And in my next video, after the deployment is done, how do we do the prediction? That is what we are going to discuss about it. Okay, so I hope you like this particular video. I'll see you all in the next video with respect to see the prediction data, how the prediction data is doing. We'll also try to create a confusion matrix and see. So I hope I'll see you all in the next video, guys. Thank you one and all. Please do subscribe the channel, and don't forget to like the video if you like this. Thank you one and all. Bye bye.